ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Myself Lokesh Shanti. I'm Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Government Arts and Science College, Karwar. Today, now I'm talking about one of the important subject, that is cost accounting, 5th semester Bcom. This subject is affiliated to Karnataka University, Dharwad. Today, now I'm talking about one of the important topic, that is the differentiate between the cost accounting and the financial accounting. Before that, firstly we understand the cost accounting and the financial accounting. Accounts serve the purpose of providing information relating to the activities of business. Such information provided to the shareholders, manager, debenture holder, bankers, tax authorities, creditor, supplier and others. It's broadly speaking about on the basis of type of accounting information and the purpose of which information in used. Accounting may be classified for the two ways. Number one, the financial accounting or general accounting. Number two is the cost accounting. In financial accounting, it is mainly concerned with the recording the business transaction in the books of accounts for the purpose of presenting final account to the management, shareholders, creditors, investor, banker, tax authorities, etc. It defines the financial account, the art of recording, classifying, summarizing in a significant manner and in terms of money, transaction, events which part of at least of a financial character and interpreting results thereof. It is the definitions of accounting. Next, the cost accounting. The cost accounting is a formal system of an accounting. Cost is a books of account by means which cost of the product and services are ascertained and controlled. It is one of the definition. According to CIMA UK, cost accounting is a process of an accounting cost from the point of view at which expenditure incurred or committed to the establishment of its ultimate relationship with a cost center and cost units in widest usage embrace the preparations of statistical data, application of cost control method and ascertainment of profitability of activities carried out or planned. Next, I am moving to the differentiate between the financial accounting and the cost accounting. The first difference is I classified into for the three column. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಮೂರು ಕಾಲಮ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಮೊದಲ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್. ಬೇಸಿಸ್, ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಈಸಿಲಿ. The first basis is the purpose. In case of financial accounting, preparations of profit and loss account and the balance sheet for the purpose of to know the results of the business. But in case of cost accounting, to provide the details, cost information to the management. This is first basis, that is purpose. Number second point is statutory requirement. As per the financial accounting as follows: Companies Act of 1956 and Income Tax Act of 1961. But in case of cost accounting, maintenance of cost accounts is voluntary. It is not maintained under any law. Next, number three, nature. In case financial accounting is historical in nature, in case cost accounting it is an estimated prices. Number fourth point is the classification. The classification of financial accounting, the costs are not classified in the details. But in case of cost accounting, the cost can be classified into different types such are direct, indirect or on the basis of element wise. Number fifth difference is profit. Ascertainment of financial accounting whole during a particular period. But in case of Cost accounting details the profit and loss account in each product, on each department or each process separately. Next, number 6 is classification is reporting. Financial accounting or accounts are closed periodically, usually on the annual basis, or maybe follows quarterly basis, half yearly basis, or maybe yearly basis. But in case of cost accounting, it is a continuous process, like a product wise, is a process wise, or operation wise. Next difference is in case applicability. In financial accounting, all types of the business, irrespective of size of nature, it is suitable for all types of the business. But in case of cost accounting, business is engaged manufacturing or rendering a services where cost per unit is to be computed. Elli cost per unit anna compute ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ cost accounting suitable ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So next, 8th one, the control area. Cash and financial position can be controlled. But in case of cost accounting, materials to labor and overheads cost by budgetary control or maybe standard costing. Next, 9th difference is use of statistical technique. Use of like charts, diagram, graphs, especially in financial accounting, very less. But in case of cost accounting, charts, graphs, diagram are used in this system, especially for a cost accounting. Last point is principles followed. The financial accounting followed generally accepted accounting principle. But in case of cost accounting, cost concept and principles are to be followed. So this is a differentiate between a financial accounting and the cost accounting. Next, I am moving to one of the important component of costing. The next concept is the methods of costing. The methods of costing under the various classifications such are job costing, contract costing, process costing, operation costing, operating costing, joint costing, and batch costing. Next, I try to explain what is job costing. Job costing to find out the cost of each job under the job costing units produced according to the specifications of the customer. For example, job costing printing press, machine tools, typing institution, steel, furniture, etc. The job costing under this concept, costs are collected and accumulated for each job, work order or project separately. Each job can be separately identifiable, essential to analyze the cost according to each job. A job code is prepared for each job for cost accumulation. This method is applicable, I already told you, printers, machine tools, manufacturers, foundries, and general engineering workshops. This method of job costing, there are further classified into two ways. Number 1, contract costing. Number 2 is batch costing. Firstly, contract costing. Contract costing, it is a form of job costing. When the work is undertaken for completion, it is known as contract. It is employed in business undertaken engaged in building construction, road construction, tunnel, and other civil engineering works. When the job is big and spread over a long period of time, the method of contract costing is used. A separate account is kept for each individual contract. This method is used for a building, civil engineer, constructional, and other firms. ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್, ಒಪ್ಪಂದ. ನಾವು ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ದೀರ್ಘಾವಧಿಗಳ ಕಾಲ ನಾವು ಮುಗಿಸ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಅಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ನಾನು ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಓವರ್ ಎ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೋರ್ ದೆನ್ 1 year. 1 ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಆಗುತ್ತೋ ಅಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು, ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಈಗ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ರೋಡ್ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ, ನಾನು ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ನ ಯಾರು ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಕಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟರ್ಗೆ ಕೊಡಲಾಗುವುದು. ಅದೇ ಥರ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಟೋನಲ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಕ್ಯಾನಲ್, ಬ್ರಿಡ್ಜಸ್, ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್. Batch costing, when the goods are not produced to demand but pre-produced, hence the production process is continuous and occurs in batches. ಈ ಒಂದು ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ನಿರಂತರವಾದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಕ್ರಿಯೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ಕೂಡ ನಿರ್ದಿಷ್ಟವಾದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ರೀ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್. Process costing. Process costing, it is a common in mass production industries producing. Standard costing, it is known as continuous operation costing. It involves conversions of raw material into the finished goods. ಕಚ್ಚಾ ಪದಾರ್ಥಗಳನ್ನು ಸಿದ್ಧ ವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾರ್ಪಾಡು ಮಾಡುವ ಒಂದು ನಿರಂತರ ಪ್ರಕ್ರಿಯೆ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಈಸ್ ಎ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಸಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಯಿಲ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ whatever, sugar industries, cotton industries, steel industries, these are all the example of process costing. This is continuous. Paints, floor mills, rubber manufacturing process, these are all the example of process costing. It is a continuous. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಈಗ ಶುಗರ್ ಕೇನ್ ನಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಕಬ್ಬನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಸಕ್ಕರೆಯನ್ನಾಗಿ ಪರಿವರ್ತನೆ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ವಿಧಾನ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ಸನ್ನು ವೇರಿಯಸ್ ಪೇಂಟ್ಸ್, ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಮಿಲ್ಸ್, ಇವು ಕೆಲವು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಗಳು. Next, output costing. What is output costing? It is applied where the production is uniform. The entire expenditure is incurred in one uniform type of a production. Example, mines, quarries, floor mills, cement work. These are the example of ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್. ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು, ಒಂದು ಕೊಟ್ಟಂಥ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ನಿರ್ದಿಷ್ಟ ಸ್ಥಳದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ನಿರ್ದಿಷ್ಟವಾದಂಥ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಪರಿಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಮೈನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಕ್ವೈರೀಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಮಿಲ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್. ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ, it refers to the ascertainment of a cost by each operation in a mass production factory. Final product may be built in different components which require several distinct operations. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೇ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ರಿ ವಿವಿಧ ಬಗೆಯಾದಂಥ ಒಂದು ವಸ್ತುವನ್ನು ಏಕಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಉತ್ಪಾದನೆ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, is a Mindini milk is a producing various diversifications of the product. This is operational costing. Is a mass production factory, is a final product may be built of different component. Okay, this is the best example of is operational costing. Next, I move into one more methods, operating costing. Operational is different, is operating costing. Operating costing or service costing. It is a cost of service in some undertaking not producing of any goods. It is a providing a service is rendered. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನು ಉತ್ಪಾದನೆ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಕೇವಲ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಸೇವೆಗಳನ್ನು ಒದಗಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವ ಸೇವೆಗಳು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಪ್ಯಾಸೆಂಜರ್ ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್, ಪ್ರಯಾಣಿಕರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟನ್ ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್, ಟ್ರಕ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂತೆ. ಕಿಲೋವ್ಯಾಟ್ ಪರ್ ಅವರ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ಪರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸು ಅಂದರೆ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕಾಲೇಜಸ್ಸು. ಪರ್ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಾಲಿಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ, ಆಯಿತಾ? ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಆಪರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ, ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಲೈಕ್ insurance industry. So these are all the example of operating industry. Seventh one is a composite or multiple costing. When both process and job costing used in combined action with each other, the method is known as composite costing. This method is used in factories producing a motor car, radios, TV, etc. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನೋಡಿ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿರ್ಬೋದು ಕಾಂಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಆರ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್. ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಏಕಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನು ವಿವಿಧ ಬಗೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಸೆಂಬಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಮೊಬೈಲ್, ಲೈಕ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಟಿ ವಿ ಅಸೆಂಬಲ್ಸನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅಸೆಂಬಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೊಬೈಲ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅಸೆಂಬಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಕಾರ್ ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರಿಂಗ್ ಕಂಪನೀಸ್. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ವೇರ್ example of composite costing. So these are all the methods of costing. So this time we learn about the differentiate between the cost accounting and the financial accounting, and also we learn about the methods of costing. So thank you very much.